think I need to go with the flow and back the All Blacks, I'm afraid. They didn't do too great in the Championship there, a couple of dodgy games, but I think I'm just going to stick with the safe bet and go with them.
Dean, being a big South African, who's your bet to win it?
I've got to go with my heart and say South Africa. The All Blacks is always a good shout, but I'll go South Africa.
And Martin, if you can speak, who do you think's going to win?
I've got to go with Dean's heart and say South Africa. I reckon, just because the All Blacks were pretty good in the Championship, I reckon South Africa will pick them.
Okay, we'll start.
Argentina, I reckon they'll be a bit of a dark horse. Their club team done well in the Super Rugby. I think it's the majority of the Argentinian team, so I can see them doing well, going quite far.
Dean, same question. Who's your outside bet? Who's your wild card?
The team I'm really looking forward to seeing is Fiji. I don't think they'll go anywhere as such, but I think they'll push a few good teams really close. They've got some really good players. It's probably the first World Cup where they've had all their best players together.
And same question.
I'm going to go for, if they can get out of their group, Japan. I think they'll be right up for it. So hopefully it'll maybe be Japan and Scotland to get out of the group. And obviously we've seen from the last World Cup that they can cause some upsets and beat some big teams. So on their home turf, we'll give them a shout, see how they go on.
Okay, quick one. Pool A, Scotland, Japan, Samoa, Ireland, Russia. Who's going through from that group, Brendan?
I think Scotland and Ireland will go through, but I would like Scotland and Japan to go through. I'd like to see how well Japan can go on.
Dean, Pool B, Italy, South Africa, Canada, New Zealand, Namibia. A couple of standout teams there. They're going to go through?
Yeah, South Africa and New Zealand.
Okay, Pool C, Martin, USA, France, England, Tonga, Argentina. That's a tough group. Who's qualifying from that?
I reckon it would be England and Argentina, but I wouldn't mind seeing France and Argentina go through.
Of course.
Just risk it, put it off here.
And we'll give you, Dean, Pool D. Fiji, Wales, Australia, Uruguay, Georgia. Yeah, 2 from 3.
Yeah, Wales and Australia, I think. Love it if it was Fiji and one of those other two. But I think Wales and Australia.
Okay, Pool C.
I think they'll be quite confident. They're doing really well in the sevens circuit. I think they finished last year ranked second, I think, in the world for sevens. Look through their roster. They've got a lot of professional players that are playing in Europe at the moment. They've got a lot of guys who play Major League Rugby, which is the kind of new professional competition in America, and a couple of guys who've been through college programs, some of which we've got clients at, like Lindenwood, for example. So it'll be exciting. I've not really mentioned them, but they've been another wild card one for me. I'd love them to get out of the group, see how well they can get on. But they've got a real tough group. Probably their strongest team they've put out yet. They're their strongest squad, but they're in a really tough group.
Indeed, you expect?
There's obviously in America there are a lot of people from a wide range of countries, so there'll be the people who are not from America who watch it, but rugby as a sport is growing massively amongst Americans. So I think there'll be a lot of people who jump on the back of that, especially since what BJ said there about America finished second in the sevens. The attendances at the sevens in the American, when it's held in Las Vegas, is growing every year. So that audience is getting bigger and bigger. So I think so, yeah.
And Martin.
Player of the tournament will be Bowden Barrett for New Zealand. He's just a different class, apart from his goalkeeping. That's his work on. And new star, I think it could be the Scottish boy Darcy Graham, who's just stepped on the world stage and tore it up at the moment. So that's who I'll go for.
Yeah.
Player of the tournament, Bowden Barrett's probably a good shout. David Pocock from Australia, he's always really, really good, so I think he's probably one who will stand out. New star, I don't know, that's a really tough one because there's a lot of players from countries that we probably don't know of. Darcy Graham again is a good shout for Australia. South Africa have a new scrum half called Herschel Yankees, who made his debut just a couple of months ago, and he was really, really good. He scored 3 tries on debut or 2 tries on debut, so he's maybe one who could be another shout.
I'd probably go with my old favourite, who's Sonny Bill Williams. Just love watching him play, so see how he gets on. This is his second or third World Cup perhaps. I think he's been written off. He's been written off before by pundits a few times, but he's still world class. I always like to see what he can do. Maybe it's not so much a new player, but I think it'll be his first World Cup's Faf de Klerk, another South African 9. Small guy, must be like 5'7", but you know he's fantastic and he really runs the show for South Africa. So really keen to see how he gets on as well.